Let's look at the reports available within the program. Each report can be printed over a selected date range. After you have entered data for a couple of days in the start page, you will begin to see results in the report section. The first report is called the Activity Mood Report, which lists the activities of the client over a given date range in descending order where the mood level was highest. Also listed are the number of hours spent at each activity. There are two bar charts with activity versus hours and activity versus mood. The client and mental health professional can then work together to plan activities that will improve mood levels. The next report is the Depression Level Graph. This is based on the average mood level for each day, which you have seen on the start page in the top right hand corner of the activity grid. This report allows both mental health professionals and clients see the change in mood over time. The third report is the Distortions Report, which in the form of a bar chart informs the client which cognitive distortions are most frequent. The client can work to reduce those particular thinking flaws in the future. Next there is the Sleep Report, which is a graph of hours oversleep over the selected date range. This information is critical to mental health professionals and clients alike, as a healthy sleep pattern is vitally important. The Silent Assumptions Report. The data for this report is taken from the vertical arrow technique. It simply gives a summary of the automatic thoughts with related silent assumptions over the selected date range. As discussed in the vertical arrow technique, these silent assumptions or core beliefs are sometimes what keeps your mood problem going. This report displays these assumptions together in one report. Next, the To-Do List Report. This report is based on the To-Do List tool, where the number of tasks completed after each day are plotted on a bar chart. From this report you can see how quickly you are completing your planned tasks. The to-do list is for entering a list of tasks planned for the near future. The only date that is recorded is the date the task is entered. There is no expected completion date. If the task is not marked complete or deleted, it simply remains on the list. Typically, users who have difficulty completing tasks during the day will record a small number of simple tasks for completion the following day. It is also suitable for users planning behavioural changes or experiments. The purpose of the calendar is to give you an overview of what's happening from day to day and what is planned for the future. For each day, it shows the situations, thoughts, activities and average mood level, which are entered in the start page. You can enter upcoming events that are planned for the future, which are added to the calendar directly. When you click on a situation, thought or activity, the details are displayed, which are based on what was entered in the start page. With Coggo2 you have the option of connecting with your mental health professional online, the purpose of which is so all of your work can be made visible to your mental health professional, who can provide feedback by leaving comments on certain issues and thoughts that you highlight as requiring attention. Also, you can communicate with your MHP by using the internal Coggo2 messaging system. To connect with your MHP, you simply enter in the email address and click Search for MHP. If this therapist is registered on Coggo2, his or her details will be returned. By clicking on the Request Connection button, a request is sent to the MHP. Payment for the extra online support can be arranged between MHP and clients separately from Coggo2.com. This will vary depending on the MHP and the amount of support being offered online. With everything agreed, your MHP verifies the request and the connection is established. Your MHP can now communicate and view your work using web support and messaging. Messages can be sent back and forth between client and MHP once they have established a connection. When an MHP clicks on Messages, he will see the list of users that have sent messages in a drop-down list. Selecting a user from the drop-down list will list the message stream for that user. New messages can be entered from here. For clients, there is one message stream with their mental health professional.